I'm standing right outside of the European Parliament in Brussels, where Jewish leaders from communities from all across Europe have gathered here in order to form the first ever Jewish European Parliament. They've united here and now in order to form change in the Jewish world and to bring Jewish-related issues onto the political agenda. Take a look. This European Jewish Parliament aims to provide an opportunity to incorporate opinions from all across the spectrum of European Jewry. Over 400,000 people took part in the election for this new democratic body in an online initiative that ran throughout late 2011. The members of the Parliament will engage in dialogue and partake in fruitful debates in hope of impacting legislation and thus serving their communities better.
I hope it will be a beginning of good cooperation between the communities, between the different Jewish organizations in Europe, and between the organization at the Jewish Parliament and the European government and the European organization that may help us to provide some solutions for problems that existing in the Jewish life and in the global life of Europe.
It's absolutely incredible because first it happens for the first time in the European history, and it's absolutely definitely needed because all Jewish organizations could speak in one voice. This makes them stronger, and they could present their priorities, their problems, their demands and proposals to the European institutions. This is the easiest way to collaborate with the European Parliament.
Celebrations of the inauguration of the newly formed Parliament took place in a gala event in downtown Brussels. And what do you think of the concept of having a Jewish European Parliament?
I think it's a good thing that such a parliament explains the position of the Jewish community. The Jewish community always has done it, but it does it in that method of a parliament with this democratic legitimation behind it. I think it's a good way to do so because this will give, I think, even higher importance to that what the Jewish communities of Europe will say.
Well, I think there's a great potential in this parliament. I'm hoping and I'm quite sure that it will basically unite all the Jewish voices, and it will give us an extra platform to try and achieve things that you just simply can't achieve on local positions.
You cannot compare the main problems of the Jewish community within France or within Serbia, which is much smaller community. So each country needs to present their issues and their problems within the parliament and to try all together, united as a European Jewish Parliament, to solve it.
And I hope to voice the concerns, the thoughts and beliefs of the young people in Ireland and for my Jewish community as a whole, and bring about change for a positive.
Today we launch officially the European Jewish Parliament. Tomorrow we go to Israel, and next week we'll be back and we will work to achieve our goals.
120 members were elected for the Jewish Parliament, including 20 women, all here in Brussels trying to make a difference. Following this current inauguration, their next General Assembly meeting is scheduled for April 2012. For JN1, I'm Sivan Raviv in Brussels.